I've started. So
it started.
Okay, so
Is that good?
message 1, Mark 1. What?
What does that mean? Oh, you didn't plug your... I thought you plugged your computer in.
No, I didn't plug in my computer in. It's easier to just record on the H5.
Okay. Does it sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds totally fine?
Sounds great!
Sorry, that was loud. It probably clipped a little bit.
A lot.
Really?
You just refrain from yelling.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cheapers, creasters. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Aces and Eights. Or is it Eights and Eights?
Aces and eights.
Ace and Eights. Pizza Mates podcast, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Sorry. In the Stale Soda Studios.
Still Soda Studios, aka my closet.
Indeed.
I'm host number A, Jason Gordon.
I am host number 1, I guess. Joshua Ben Choshan.
Yeah, so tonight we have something close to our hearts that we want to talk about. I was gonna say we could rant about our mothers, but then I realized our mothers are gonna be listening to this, and I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me. And neither does Josh. So
We're going to be nice.
we're gonna be nice. We're gonna do the right thing and talk about our fathers. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Lord.
I actually don't have much to say about my dad, except I think he could talk a little more to me.
I love you, Dad. Papa. I don't call you Papa, but you know what I mean. And Mom and Astro.
Peepaw.
Don't forget Astro.
Do you call your grandfather Peepaw?
No, I call him Poppy.
That's right.
It's the only thing I could pronounce. Poppy.
Careful with your plosives.
What does that mean?
The Okay, we should definitely get this actually started. So anyway,
Should. I need to look this up.
I just realized over the course of as we're recording this and as it's becoming realer and realer and we're actually uploading things to our SoundCloud, it's coming to my attention that we're probably gonna get some wait.
The suspense is building.
Okay. We're probably gonna get some criticism.
Yay! We want criticism.
I mean, as long as it's constructive. I don't really want those. I'm not really looking forward to my upperclassmen. Be like,
We are upperclassmen, though, but there's still one above us.
Yeah, those are the ones that I'm most not looking forward to because they can be mean to me sometimes. I don't know about you,
Bullying
but
is bad.
I mean, I do have some upperclassmen friends. Shout
too.
out to you if you think you're a friend of mine. I'm not.
Or are.
I mean,
Both.
I don't know. If you think you're a friend of mine, yeah, good on you. Cool. We're friends. We're pals. We're buds. Pals. Okay, I'm just going to go out and say it. My mother does something really ridiculous.
Okay.
I couldn't help myself. So when she's driving, and no offense, Mom, you're not really that great of a driver sometimes.
Gasp.
It's mainly just with, pressing the gas pedal, pressing the brake pedal too much. And it's just I get, as my grandmother would say, nauseous. And so the best thing that ever happened, or the funniest thing, I mean, it was really dumb, but she indicates to change lanes on the highway, then she turns off her indicator, and then switches lanes.
I know people that do that, and it's just weird.
I spoke about this with my cousin Benjamin, and we laughed about it, and he said, it's oh, okay, everybody prepare. I'm about to change lanes. Just get ready for, heads up.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, is that a watch box?
It is a watch box. It belonged to my grandfather.
Where did that come from?
My grandfather.
No, I'm talking about the...
Oh, it came up from my
it was right next to your...
glasses box.
I didn't even know that was there.
Surprise!
Surprise, mother fricker.
Okay.
Alligator.
Yeah,
crocodile.
that's some snake skin or lizard skin. I don't really know.
It's skin.
It's some skin. Hey, PETA, if you're listening to this, fur is fashion. You're just mad because you can't afford the mink. I have paintbrushes made from mink fur. Fight me.
Suck it, PETA.
I have a full-length mink coat. 2 and 1 beaver coat. Fight me.
We're about to hit 20 followers on our Instagram. I gotta follow more accounts.
That's so exciting.
It actually is.
I feel like a lot of people are going to listen to this and think we're just rambling. And so we
That's a
kind of
good
just
thing, though.
are rambling.
Yeah, the other thing for me, I listen to podcasts in my car on the way to work, or whenever I'm bored and walking around.
Sometimes I can't be bothered to listen to podcasts. It really depends.
It
I like listening to
I
NPR.
have to be in good news. NPR is great. My grandpa listens to NPR. That's what we listen to in his car.
I'm an old man.
I listen to
personally.
just radio talk shows, like 106.9 The Eagle. I would love to be on there one day, but it's probably not going to happen.
Don't you have to go to college to be a radio operator or something like that?
I mean, to learn it, yeah, but internships.
Oh, wait. Did you hear that radio host station guy, like Ryan with Rula and Ryan?
What about him?
Prostate cancer.
No way! From smoking? Because he smoked.
He smoked?
Yeah, I knew.
Then smoking has killed his prostate.
How did you hear about this?
Because my sister's car doesn't have Bluetooth, and so I was listening to the FM radio, and she does have Bluetooth in her car. She'll get mad at me for saying that it doesn't because it does. My phone just wasn't connecting, and so anyway, there was a commercial, and they were like, "We're gonna donate all of the proceeds to cancer research in honor of Ryan's prostate cancer." I was like,
Wow.
why would they just go out and say prostate cancer?
I find that funny. No.
Like, the prostate itself is funny, but prostate cancer is not funny at all. If you have, remember, get yourself checked. Go let your doctor put the finger up your butthole. It's important.
And it feels...
I know it's degrading to some men.
It's a necessity.
But it's necessary for your health and your well-being, and so, yeah.
That's actually a shame. My
Why?
grandpa had prostate cancer, I believe.
It's common.
I want to say... okay, let's see this. I want to say it's prostate cancer, but I don't know. But I know that whatever type of cancer it is down in that general area, it was genetic.
That means
He survived from it.
you could get it.
I probably could.
Yeah.
But I can power through it because rock and roll saves lives. That was the cheesiest thing I've ever said.
Okay.
How are levels going?
Levels are fine.
Okay.
Just a little... That hurt me, what you just said.
What part of it?
The power of rock and roll!
I love me some rock and roll music, man.
It's great. It's great. When I was younger, I would listen to Evanescence on my iPod Mini Cooper, or the iPod Mini thing where it was like the colored
shuffle?
iPods. No, it was like the giant...
No, I have one. Are you sure?
It was like the giant ones where they had like different colors of them, and there wasn't even a colored screen on it yet.
I don't know.
Anyway,
There's a lot of different iPods.
it was like one of the really old iPods, and I would listen to Evanescence on it, and it was a hand-me-down for my sisters, and my mom would try to talk to me, and I'd say, "Mom, I'm listening to rock music," and meanwhile, probably from like my mother's perspective, she could probably hear,
I can't wake up.
yeah, it's like just something muffled. I don't know. Jeepers.
We just hit 20 followers on Instagram. Thank you,
This
Internet.
calls for celebration. In honor of that, I'm gonna shave my unibrow.
Right eyebrow.
No,
Oh, unibrow. I shave my eyebrow.
unibrow.
I either shave it or I pluck it.
I sometimes pluck it. I sometimes even go to a lady whenever my sister's in town. Shout out to Maddie for taking me to Brittany, and also shout out to Brittany for dealing with my eyebrows.
What a great sister.
She's pretty good. Pretty good.
Should we talk a little bit about fashion?
Sure, of course. Why not? What
I think
Why
that
don't you
we should
start?
discuss how I don't know the right words to say this. How fashion inclined you are. Is that the right word? I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, Jason,
fashionably conscious.
Jason knows fashion.
Jinx.
Basically, how it goes. I mean, we're sitting in Stale Soda Studios, which right now is his closet.
His closet. My closet, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm surrounded by some cool clothes.
a fashionable boy.
Falcons.
Oh, right. On that shirt, it actually says Vericity instead of Varsity.
Does it actually?
Yeah. That's where the inside joke of Vericity comes from in volleyball.
I thought they just said it because they could, but it was a typo.
It's a thing. And that was like the third set of jerseys that they'd sent us, and at that point we were like, meh, forget about it.
Was it made in China?
I don't know. But it was, no, it was
what?
like
I
some
don't care.
local printing company or whatever like that our coach knew, and so she was like, I can hook you all up.
People these days, man.
I paid $20 for that.
It's a lot.
I had no other choice.
It's a lot of dollars.
Yeah, but, as a freshman on varsity, I didn't mind. Yeah, men's volleyball varsity. Actually, that year, it was a little bit more difficult because we had 6 pretty athletic seniors. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, excuse me. So, yeah, I try, so y'all ever see that little magazine called GQ? I mentioned it in the episode before. Yeah, I get all my tips from there.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't wear Wranglers. I don't.
Do they make Wranglers in dark colors, or are they always light colored jeans?
I couldn't tell you.
Because I've only ever seen them in light colored, and I despise light colored jeans. Those are dope. Okay.
Immediately, I looked at my expensive Acne jeans.
That are super, super cool. We talked about it in the last episode.
Thank you.
I would wear them.
Thank you. And so, I don't know. I try to be comfortable, but also cool. And I don't wear Nike. I don't like Nike. Shoes. I don't like Nike shoes.
Agreed.
I broke my foot in a pair of Nike shoes, and also I just think that they're not very well made.
How do you break your foot in a pair of shoes?
They were soccer cleats, soccer boots, however you want to say it. I walked off of the pitch or the field, however you want to say it, and I was walking on the track, or the clay-colored circle, however you want to say it.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, this pain just shoots up from my leg, all the way from my foot, and I'm like, oh my god! And I thought it was a bruise, but it turns out I had a fracture on this thing called a sesamoid.
That is a cool word.
It's a bone in your foot, right here, Josh. It's there underneath your big toe.
Your big toe. I want to call that your tread.
The tread of your big toe. So
interesting.
Yeah. So from then on out, I mean, I don't trust them anymore. Also, I don't shop at Urban Outfitters because I don't like to wear the trends.
Never been to Urban Outfitters, ever.
I went to Urban Outfitters recently. I'm not going to lie, but I did go to their sales section because I know that they sell other brands, such as Levi's and stuff, and I was looking for a good pair of jeans. Picked up a pair of Levi's for $15.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, super shopper.
What is the store that people make memes about for people wearing emo clothes at Hot Topic?
Meme? Which one?
People make jokes about going to, is it Hot Topic and getting, chokers and goth clothing.
Yeah.
There was a Marlon Webb Vine about it, but I'm trying to think about it. I've never seen one, unless there's one in Memorial City and I've seen it before.
There's a Hot Topic in the Galleria.
I haven't been in the Galleria in a long time, so I don't know.
There's one there. There's also a Spencer's. Even better.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like an edgier Hot Topic.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
I went to Memorial City today with my grandmother. Shout out to you, Nana. For a pre-birthday
shopping spree?
Shopping spree, yeah. That's a good
very
word.
nice.
We ate at Panera.
Uh-huh.
Panera's great. I love Panera.
I don't generally eat a Panera, but my grandmother loves it.
It's great. It's healthy.
Really?
Which is what I like. Yes.
Okay.
They have good options. We walked around. We went to the Van store, which was our main goal.
Yeah.
And we can talk about the shoes I got all day because they're super, super cool. I like them.
I tried them on, but Vans have never fit well on me. I don't know what it is. My feet are obviously not too wide, but it's for some reason I feel like I'm being suffocated by the Vans.
Huh.
And then also my heel doesn't fit right. So that's
Oh,
another
yeah,
problem.
because it's a flat shoe, and it probably feels weird on you.
I have flat feet.
Oh.
I have incredibly flat feet.
I don't.
It's a
they feel
miracle
fine.
that I can walk. No, I'm kidding. They're not that flat. That would be like inverted.
But anyway, I got slip-on Vans, okay? And the design on them is their new thing. It's the Peanuts. Charlie Brown,
Peanuts.
Lucy.
Vintage.
I still read the comics on Sundays.
Yeah, you do.
I'll go to my grandparents and read them because we don't get newspapers. I mean, we probably do. My parents just throw them away every morning. I wake up so late.
I want my parents to subscribe to a newspaper. I like reading the newspaper.
The Chronicle's a good newspaper.
I prefer the Wall Street Journal.
I don't.
Only because I don't really care for reading the cultural pieces, so that's why I don't subscribe to the New York Times.
I like the sports sections. I like the comic sections. The advertisements are fun.
Elaborate. I have no idea.
I was reading through an old-timey magazine at 59 Downer when it still existed. And it had a bunch of car ads in it. It's like, $50 for a car. What are you doing?
I'm peeking out. I'm peeking out from behind my giant pop filter. $50 for a car? What was this? 1812?
This is like the 40s or 50s. I don't know.
Cars weren't invented in 1812, were they?
1812 was still wagons. Nice. Carriages. But I don't know inflation, so I can't tell you.
I don't know.
But it was cool.
$50 early in the 20th century. That was a lot of money.
The coolest part was they even had advertisements for musical instruments, which I have not seen in a newspaper in a long time.
It's
not that I care. I use the internet.
It's
I use Reverb, which is the eBay of musical instruments.
Unfortunately, I can't find anything like that for art supplies. So you're lucky, because all I would, my girlfriend Avery can attest that all I do sometimes is just search the internet for art supplies.
That's all I'll do. Even if I'm in a giant crowd of people and I don't know anybody and I don't feel like talking, I get on my phone and look at guitars.
Oh, see, like, I'm not really an on my phone type of person. Like, my social media presence isn't very large.
Yeah.
I've sort of slowed down with everything. I haven't really used Snapchat religiously since January.
Have a Snapchat, do you?
I do have a Snapchat, actually.
Oh.
But I keep it just because I have saved memories on there, so I don't want to get rid of those. I know that I could just upload them. I mean, I could just download them or whatever every single time I sign into Snapchat and they're saved on a cloud. But still, it's just, nice to just have them accessible all the time.
That's true.
And on top of that, it's just like, I don't really use it. I couldn't be bothered. Sometimes I'll check it. Sometimes, like, if I happen to be on my phone and you Snapchat me, I might. There's a slight chance.
Do you have notifications on?
I do, actually. I don't know why, but I still do.
That's interesting.
And my Instagram, like, I couldn't be bothered as well much with that. Like, I might upload once in a while to just let people know, like, hello, I'm still alive. I'm actually going to be right back. I'm just going to grab a water bottle. Josh, keep them entertained.
Here. Okay. We can talk about random stuff. I want to put these on. I want to see what it's like putting on these headphones. Speaking of Instagram, we made an Instagram for the podcast. It's called Aces and Eights Podcast, obviously, because that's the name of our podcast. You can probably find it through either mine or Jason's Instagrams, but you can search it up and figure out what it is, obviously. We now have 22 followers in one day.
Oh my god.
I am blessed.
We're just blowing up.
Oh, man.
We're going to be the next biggest thing.
I hope.
I like...
Sponsor us.
I sort of hope... Yeah, wait, somebody please sponsor. Hashtag please sponsor.
I'm looking at our Instagram feed right now. It's pretty wide variety. I'm going to shout out my brother because he just popped up. What's up, Jack? and Kyle Russo.
Oh my gosh, Jack looks
Dragna, I love
so
you.
different.
Yeah.
I remember him, and he wasn't even like as tall as this microphone stand. And he had this high little pitch voice, and he talked like this. And then to hear him the other week,
Oh yeah, he sounds like a dude.
he sounds like a real man.
He looks like a dude now.
My name is Jack Pitchard.
I'm Jack Pitchard.
I don't think your mother recognized me.
I don't know. We should talk about our past. We've known each other forever, and my favorite memory, or actually one of them, is when we'll talk about that. We're kind of smiling about something, but we were like 3 years old, and we were at some museum, and I remember Jason Gordon used to be a blonde man.
How in God's name do you remember that?
You don't remember? Do you remember that?
I remember that I was blonde, but like you're one of the few non-family members who remembers that I was blonde.
So I can talk about it because I claim to have an eidetic memory, so I remember visuals of a lot of stuff.
I don't remember that young. I remember from about 5 and beyond.
I remember like my 3rd birthday at Wrigley Field. Like that's probably the earliest I remember something. But I remember I saw a photo of you. God, this has to be at least like 8 years ago. I've seen this picture at my grandma's old house where it was literally the two of us standing in like the children's museum, which I haven't been to in forever.
I haven't been to that either. I have no business to do there.
It's a cool place. You were blonde. And I remember you telling me like
I was like beach blonde.
How did you
bleach blonde?
You got color from the sun, or was it
lemons?
I don't even remember. How do you even have any idea how you became
No, I never
brunette?
I was born blonde, and then as my hair just like adulted.
Adulted. That's funny.
I think by like the age of 8 or 9 I was completely brunette. Like dark brunette.
I'm trying to think. Were you at Faye?
Yeah.
Were you blonde?
I was at Faye when I was blonde, and it was until I think like kindergarten or
That's like 6.
first grade.
7.
Yeah. So then
I don't know why I'm getting.
But I
so
think I was
picky
like
about
a
numbers.
lighter blonde. And I wasn't completely.
You were like not platinum blonde, but you were like
I was definitely blonde.
you were blonde.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't like a sort of like iffy. I wasn't like a dirty blonde until I was
Combination,
in the
yeah.
1st or 2nd grade, and then in the 3rd grade to the 4th grade, I became like completely brunette.
That's a cool transformation. I've never known. My hair's just gotten redder and redder to where Senorita Martinez called me pelirrojo throughout all of middle school.
What was your Spanish nickname again? Reina, like
Oh, the princess thing that Riley gave me?
princesa.
I think she just called me princess. I don't remember how that came about, but I kind of remember that.
Lame.
But being made fun of for being pelirrojo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But, I mean, I wasn't really made fun of. It was just kind of a thing. I didn't really care.
You know what you're gonna get made fun of for?
Having
This podcast.
this podcast.
We're
not going to, I mean, we'll probably get some crap, but we're doing this.
If I get some crap from it, then all I'm gonna say is poop on you, and then move on.
Probably. Or we'll just not hear anything.
Yeah, wait, please don't talk behind our backs. If you have something to say, please just say it to my face, or like, I don't know about Josh, but like,
I'm fine with it, unless it's like, what the frick, Brian?
No, everything, even if it isn't constructive criticism or anything like that, like, just say it to my face. I don't want to hear, oh, so-and-so said this about you. No, just,
It's not how it goes, my friend.
like, if I got a problem with you, I'll most likely tell you, like, wow, you look like an idiot today. Some of you can attest to that. Otherwise, I don't know. But nobody's perfect. I probably do talk behind people's backs, but
Definitely,
that's
yeah.
the human condition.
I think that something we should say here is, if you guys have ideas of what we should talk about and topics, please tell us.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's not like we're going to run out of ideas, but there are going to be times where we're just going to go off on tangents, and we want to talk about stuff.
I feel like this entire episode is a tangent, but
Who cares?
at least there's no blank spaces of just like no audio.
So far, I don't have a picture to put on the thing. Our last one was Donatella Versace, which is
She's just such a pretty lady. Oh my god.
I sense a ton of sarcasm.
Yes, it is.
Good.
Good catch. speaking of fashion, I heard in the news
Okay.
that two things. One, Michael Kors bought Jimmy Choo for just under $1 billion.
Can you explain what Jimmy Choo is for those of you who don't know, like me?
Jimmy Choo is a fashion house started in the 90s by the Chinese designer Jimmy Choo.
I couldn't guess his name. Interesting.
And it was started in Haxon or something like that in Britain. So
Okay.
it's a UK brand.
Interesting.
And he made his first pair of shoes when he was like 11. This is just off the top of my head from reading the Guardian article. And he was picked up because he was made famous because of Vogue. Vogue's editor at the time
Okay.
saw his shoes and he was like, "Oh my god, I love these." So then
Fashion.
he featured those, and then people just started wearing them, and now they're synonymous with luxury footwear and also just the best of the best footwear. But I personally
cool.
think that it's I wouldn't wear a pair of Jimmy Choos. I think they're ugly.
That's
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
But that's like there's none of their shoes really I feel like I could wear. And so it's not like I could even afford them anyway, so that's totally cool with me. Speaking of nice shoes, I just got my first nice pair of shoes myself.
Because you needed new shoes. You were talking about that.
I needed new shoes. I did really well with grades and everything
They look
this
really
year.
nice too.
Thank you. And
Welcome.
I told my parents, like, dude, I'm done. I give up. I'm just gonna go buy some shoes. And I went to the gallery on my own. I went to Neiman's. I was like, show me the shoes.
That's pretty good. I mean,
And they were having a sale, and so I found these shoes from Lon Von. And usually Lon Von is like plain Jane, just boring, nothing exciting. And I see this white pair of shoes, and they have a platform on them, and the platform has like a rubber bumpers around them and everything. And there's graffiti all over them in black.
I love
And,
shoes like that.
And I was like, whoa, who made these shoes? And when I saw that it was Lon Von, I was like, what? No way!
Super dope.
That's so cool! They're originally like $100, they were originally like $700. And I got them very, very cheaply. Like, incredibly cheaply, to the point to where my parents agreed to just pay for them.
Speaking of shoes, we already talked about my Peanuts shoes. Did I tell you about the Oliver Peck shoes? The Oliver Peck Vans that I
Who's
wanted?
Oliver Peck?
Okay, so Oliver Peck is a famous tattoo artist. He has a place. He's a judge on Ink Master, which is a great show. I love Ink Master.
I feel like that's a show that my father would watch.
It's great. It's him, Dave Navarro of Jane's Addiction, and Chris Nunez.
Famous portrait artist?
Kat Von D is.
That's the one.
Yeah, they were married for 4 years.
Women?
No, her and Oliver.
Oh.
Her high voltage tattoo is in like Hollywood. It's super cool. Anyway, she became famous because of her show, actually. I think it was called LA Ink or something like that.
Yeah, Jeffree Star, he has a couple of tattoos done by her. They're awesome.
But her black and white things are just, oh my god, like to die for. But so Oliver Peck did these custom Vans, which I'll show you right now, where he did his art. He does American like traditional style tattoos, which for those of you who don't know, they're just I don't really know how to describe them. They're just really cool. They're colorful.
Barbed wire around your bicep.
I mean, that's like the tattoo that if you get, I will beat you with a freaking like.
Yeah, but I have barbed wire tattooed around my bicep, so you shouldn't mess with me because I'm a tough man. Just look at my tattoo
Yeah.
and my wife beater. And my Nike shorts that
And
look
your
like
bandana.
they're 20 years old,
Your
and my
bandana.
flip-flops,
And your septum piercing.
and my wife who has a tramp stamp.
Of what?
It's angel wings and a butterfly in the middle.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it says, what's good?
No, and it says God's angel across the top of her tramp stamp. That's my dream wife. If you're out there,
Avery, it's
Call
time,
me.
Avery, it's time to do some modifications.
Call me.
Okay, so he did these design shoes, and on his Instagram he was talking about how they're doing like a not necessarily a sale, but a deal on their merch where you buy a shirt, he'll throw in a signed Vans poster of him from when I think it was a photo shoot like 5 years ago, something like that, and a pair of dice,
Whoa!
which I'll put in my car because I ordered a shirt.
Oh wait, like dice that you can hang from a. Oh, I thought it was like playing dice.
Actually, I think I want to say it's like that. If it's actual playing dice, then that's cool too because I have a lot of poker stuff. Anyway, he did the design on the shoes, and they're like $80, and I'm like, heck yes, I want it. They don't go above a size 10. You can zoom in and look at it.
Oh, those are cool.
Elm Street Tattoo is one of his shops, his main shop in Dallas, and then he has True Tattoo, which is in LA.
No, yeah, I see those. Those are really cool.
They're super cool.
And
And
yeah, that's a bummer.
And shout out to my Aunt Anna, who is covered in tattoos. She's super cool. She's the greatest person ever. She's hilarious. She's friends with Oliver Peck, okay? I think they met when she was in college or something.
Casual.
And I was like, brilliant idea, because Oliver obviously didn't respond to me on Instagram because I'm not famous and he doesn't have a reason to respond to my question about custom orders. I had her ask him. So I'm waiting for a response now. Or I'm waiting for a pair to come in the mail on my birthday next week, which would be super dope, but it's probably not going to happen. But anyway, it's worth a try.
Yeah, no, don't try. Don't. You can't fail. You can't fail unless you try. There we go.
Quote of the day. These are some funky socks.
Yeah, that's my funky sock drawer.
I got 2 pairs of funky socks at the Van store. It's pizzas and UFOs.
No, I just have a pizza pair of socks. It's that orange pair on top.
This one?
Yeah.
And the other one is... Oh, that's super cool. The other one is... It's like a grid of different smiley faces with different... It's really trippy. They're high socks, too, which is funny.
Very nice.
But yeah, and I ordered a second pair of Vans, which are like the suede looking ones with like leather tongues. Like I ordered that online because they didn't have my size. I like Vans. They're cheap, they're comfortable, and they're great. Please sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like...
You're spacing out over there.
No, I'm not spacing out. I'm very much into this. It's just like... I'm trying to go about this as to not offend you, but I'm just going to go straight at it. Not the biggest fan of Vans. Like, other people wearing them, that's so legit. That's so cool, dude. But, like, I can't wear them, so I'm kind of, like, mad about that because... not because I don't think they look good on me, but because they physically do not fit me.
That's interesting.
I have, like, they just don't fit my heel. First world problems sort of with myself and my mother. My mom comes home one day and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, did you go shopping for shoes? And she's like, yes. And I was like, what kind of shoes did you get? She's like, well, I had to settle for these YSL pumps. And I was like, settle for a pair of YSL pumps?
Lol.
And she's like, yeah, I've tried the Louboutins, but just, my heel, it doesn't fit right in the loop. And I was like, oh no. Oh,
what a shame.
No, what a shame. No. So that's sort of like me with Vans, but on the opposite end of the spectrum.
That's an interesting story. Because, like, we were talking about Nike shoes and how we don't like, because he talked about he broke his foot in them.
I just want a pair of shoes that'll last me a long time, and I feel like I purposely bought these Lanvin shoes because they're made in Spain, and I feel like I trust shoes made in Spain more than I trust shoes made in Italy.
Because of the whole story about them being made in China? No,
that's just with Luxottica.
Oh, okay.
And we might get into that in a second, but it's just like my grandfather started Alice Formal Wear.
Shout out to that, because it's a great place.
Great place. Get your tuxedos there. If you know me, hit me up. I might be able to get you up to like 40% off your tuxedo. No promises, just a maybe, but hit me up and I would love to hook you up with some type of deal. Anyway, and so he was a very fashionable man, and I'm very much like him in that I want only the best when I shop for my clothes. And so when I got these Acne jeans and my helmet long jeans, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, my grandfather would be so proud of me because he would love to know that I have, like,
Great fashion sense.
not the great fashion sense, but like in a lot of different fashion magazines, they say that Acne Jeans, Acne Studios, they make like the best denim. And so
That is. I just grabbed a blazer.
and so it's like the best denim, and it's the best made denim. And I feel like denim is an investment.
Elbow patches.
Elbow patches. I'm throwing those suit coats out. They're too little.
Don't you have a shirt with elbow patches?
Maybe.
I feel like I've seen you wear it.
I
Probably.
think maybe once I've worn it or twice, but I think I do maybe, and somewhere in the back of that rack.
I have a funny question for you. It's really quick. So I'm on our SoundCloud right now, and it says we have. Let me find this. 3 followers,
3 followers on SoundCloud.
but it lists 2. So who's the third?
Ourselves. We're following our.
And they're 2 random accounts that I don't. One of them is called Hostel. The other one is Michael N. Nadao 5.
Could be somebody we know. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, people make random accounts all the time.
Anyway, what I was saying is, like, getting to was my grandfather. He wore these really nice shoes all the time, and I inherited all of his shoes because nobody else wanted them. So I have a very nice array of dress shoes.
They're great.
And that's just half of them.
What? Really?
The rest are on the rack. The really nice ones are on the rack. And so, and they're all made in Spain. And so if he liked shoes that were made in Spain,
I get to.
then I guess I do too, because I don't know anything and I'm a sheep.
And he probably had really good fashion sense. I would
So,
assume.
Yes, he was a very fashionable man. I mean, a lot of the glasses in there. My grandfather, I want to say, had the fashion sense of a rapper. He wore a almost 3-carat diamond ring or 2-carat diamond ring, all the time. A gold, solid gold presidential Rolex day date with the diamonds on it, and
Damn, son.
Cartier glasses. And he also wore a diamond pinky ring.
Ow. He's got it going on.
You know, Armani suits, this and that, and crocodile shoes. He got a custom-made pair of cowboy boots, in both black and then also blue, another pair in blue, to wear with blue jeans, because blue shoes, blue jeans.
Perfect. Those, like, crocodile skin boots are the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like,
Joseph has a pair. He has that in ostrich.
yeah,
Super, super cool. They're attractive.
yeah. He got his name monogrammed in them. ABG, Alan Blumgaler.
Super dope.
Yeah. It's quite the story. I don't know. I just look up to him as a figure of, you know, I want my life to be like that. You know, only the best. So,
When did he pass away?
2008, April 15th, just before taxes, or right the day of taxes. So, you know, I think it was for the best. He would have liked that. I think he did like that.
Taxes are stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a cat with a leaf.
What?
That shirt is a cat with a leaf.
Oh, my Rip and Dip shirt. For the record, I did not get my Rip and Dip shirt from Azumi's. I don't shop there.
It's a rip and dip.
I happened to find the Rip and Dip pop-up shop when I was at Fairfax last year. So,
Interesting.
Rip and Dip is just like a skateboarding brand.
Oh, nice. That is Frida Kahlo. Very nice.
Yeah,
She's dope.
she is. She's pretty dope. And for the record, also, anybody, if you see some random ass company selling shirts that have a white cat on them flipping you off, they stole art Well, not this specific shirt because I didn't want to wear a shirt where the cat is flipping you off.
That's probably a good choice on your part.
Yeah, I think photos of people flipping you off, like, purposefully and, like, with the intent to say, I'm mean, I'm grungy, don't mess with me, like, I don't think they're very flattering. There is a photo recently that I took of, because my dad wouldn't let my mother and I into a selfie with him and my sister, Shelly.
Oh.
Well, we were at the Silos here. And so the Silos is like apparently the largest artists colony in America. Basically,
cool.
It's just like a studio for all the artists. And so I feel like this is the one instance where it's okay to be flipping off the camera.
It's okay because your mom's doing it too. If it was just you, then I'd be like, but...
It's those photos where it's just like, I think it's okay when it's a photo of somebody flipping somebody off in the photo, but when you're flipping the camera off, not too flattering.
Just something funny is is that a silo behind you or is that just a building?
That's a silo.
Okay. Jason's right arm is blocking the rest of success, so it literally says suck ick.
Suck rice.
Suck ick.
Oh, and also I forced us to take a photo there because the lighting was just right, but then my dad wouldn't let me in, and so my mom and I got really mad and we flipped them off, and it just happened.
People these days, man.
Yeah.
How are we doing time-wise?
40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
If you've made it this far,
Thank you.
kudos.
By the way, I texted my dad that we're still recording, but I can tell you...
Aw, shoot, you gotta get home.
But I can tell you right now that he's sleeping on the couch. Like,
Okay.
sleeping, so it's fine. But we
can-
shouldn't be too much longer.
We
I would
can,
assume.
yeah, we can start wrapping up.
But now we have evidence because it's 9:57, and I texted you at 9:50.
Who's you?
I texted my dad.
Oh.
Talking to my dad. I don't know. I'm excited about this because I'm going to show everybody at work. And I've told a ton of people about it, which is super cool.
I don't know enough people to tell them about it.
Do you want to take over the Instagram right now and just start following random people? Because I've kind of like followed everybody I know.
Wait, can you sign me in on the Instagram? I'm still unclear about everything.
Yeah, here.
Don't say the password out loud because people are listening.
It's Chingly Dingly,
No!
but spelled with like a lot of Q's.
Wow, what an artsy photo. Oh, you even got my foot in there. Yeah. Nice.
Crow Stardust.
Oh my god.
I've been waiting to do that the whole time, and the last one.
You just had that. What's the word?
I showed it to my brother's friend.
Aww.
Welcome to Outback. Wait,
This is okay. So shout out to Cheyenne Dolly for following us, and
was she the first
for the
person?
shout out, I don't know, but shout out. I think May Moorfield was. Shout out to you, May Moorfield.
I think the first follower is me or you,
I mean, well,
not including us. Are we at 30 yet?
I don't know, but
we're close.
shout out to Cheyenne Dolly. This picture that you just posted
With Cammy?
that's cute as hell.
It's really cute.
That's so cute. Liked.
Congratulations.
That's just my gosh.
Say congratulations.
That looks. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway,
Oh, I was going to mention something, but I guess not, because who knows where it would go.
where? No.
Can I?
Yes.
Y'all,
Go.
y'all dated in 6th grade, 7th grade.
Why'd you do that? Okay.
Anyway, not important anymore.
Yeah, we we did. And
It
so
was interesting, to say the least.
why was it interesting?
I don't know, because I remember that y'all hid it from everybody.
Yeah,
And, like,
'cause
people started figuring it out, and it was like...
I don't know how people started figuring. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure it's because we wouldn't go on dates alone. We were too nervous around each other alone. So.
You took a picture together at my bar mitzvah. I have that photo. It was you, me, Cheyenne, and Catherine. Funny.
I guess yeah.
But yeah. It all made sense one day because we were doing like the assigned lunch tables and the two of you were sitting next to each other and I was like, something's up. And then somebody told me. I remember.
How do you change
Every-
profiles?
Go to log out.
Frickle day.
Bottom. Click. Yeah.
No wait, no. Okay, add account. Oh, she blows.
Oh, like a vacuum cleaner. You want me to add that one?
Vacuum cleaners don't blow.
Oh, did I say blow?
I said blow.
I swear to God, if a vacuum cleaner blows, then Jesus Christ, get it fixed.
You have a no. Then you just have a leaf blower. A blowing
But
vacuum
in your house.
You can bring a leaf blower.
I know, but shut up. Chingly dingly, 420 blaze it.
Stop saying that. Stop.
Jason Gordon liked your post. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So basically, this is what I want you. This is what I want you to do. Literally scroll down this list and find people you know, and I guess just follow whoever you want. I followed 42 people sitting here.
For whom it may concern, or to whom it, I don't.
Jack Schofield, what can you possibly want from me right now?
That's edgy.
What?
Okay. I'm really just like, what is a Finsta?
I
had one for about a day and a half, and then I just didn't get it, and I had no inclination to continue posting on it.
Okay, this is what I've kind of deduced from it. It's an Instagram page that's private that you only let your friends on, that you post like the most random shit on. I only follow like 2 people's Finstas, and I really don't see a difference to a normal one. Except for that you have like no followers. But yeah, I think it was more of a middle school thing, because I don't know if people still have them. I don't use it.
No, people still have them, and they're very active.
Well, I ain't no genius. Jack Schofield.
My
nose is itchy.
Just don't know. Don't know.
What do you know? I don't know how to spell exquimally dingly.
No, I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know any of this.
I need to figure out how you can find our Instagram, because it's like...
Oh, dude. No, wait, never mind.
Oh, it's with underscore.
Okay, so I think at this point, Josh and I are just going to wrap it up, because we're just sitting on our phones at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, find our Instagram.
Also, Josh, you need to get home. It is past your curfew.
It's fine. Trust me.
Oh,
I found it. Okay.
Just let the record show that I wasn't okay with him staying out past his curfew. I'm not an enabler.
I do not condone in going past your curfew. This is the first time I've ever done it, too.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, no, I live so far away. I live like 2 minutes away.
Yeah, but it took you like 30 minutes to get here.
I'm not even kidding you. I, like, found all of the news articles, and I printed them, and then it, like, didn't print. It printed blank piece of paper, and I was like, what the frick? But, yeah.
Who is this?
Oh. We should probably end this. Not because of what I saw on my phone, but probably. I just got a video. I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's time to...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Time to wrap this up.
Thank you so much for listening. We need to make a schedule for when things go up.
This sort of went downhill toward the end of this episode.
That's the point that's the point of a podcast.
This podcast just started at a high point and just flatlined at the end. We were doing so well. But anyway, if you lasted all this time, dude, like 50
Thanks,
minutes,
bro.
5-0, the big 5-0, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you for giving us your time, and hopefully eventually your money. Please sponsor. Yeah, okay, so
Thank you so much. We'll figure out a schedule, and we'll tell you later. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.